The opening contest is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring first from the Queens, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Angelo Sanmartno. Welcome back, West Zone fans, and welcome to the Resurrection. As always, it's Winslow here on commentary, and joining me, my two best friends, Mr. Pumpkin Tay Evans and the unpredictable T-Rex himself, Zach Westy. Fellas, welcome to Resurrection.
Oh, it's good to be here. I absolutely love everything that's going on here. Great seeing all the shadows on Angelo Sanmartno right now.
Right. Just look at the lighting. Look, we spared no expense for Resurrection here.
Indeed.
The pinnacle of the WZWF and of professional wrestling as a whole. This is where the best of the best have come to compete.
Indeed so. And of course, it would not be possible without G Fuel.
G Fuel, the fuel of
just listen
the
to that
best.
crowd just cheering on G Fuel.
Indeed, and you can score yourself some G Fuel by using promo code WestZone for a sneaky little discount. The next competitor making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 217 pounds, Spencer Shaw. Spencer making his way to the ring now. Angelo and Spencer, the first two coming out here thus far. These are the guys that finished in with the 6th spot in the A and B blocks, respectively. This battle royal will contain every superstar that finished between the 3rd and 6th seed in their respective blocks. The winner of this match will be the #1 contender for the new World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, then.
The 3rd contestant from the Bronx, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Kang Price.
Definitely going. Sorry, go on.
As Kang's making his way to the ring, as I said, the winner will be the #1 contender for whoever is the new World Heavyweight Champion that will be crowned in tonight's main event, featuring myself, Winslow, Seth Allen, going one-on-one against my tag team partner, the other half of the longest reigning tag team champions in company history, Pumpkin Tay Evans. Hey, it is going to be one heck of a fight.
And honestly, I've been preparing non-stop thanks to G Fuel. And now I feel more ready than ever.
Contestant number 4 from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 240 pounds, Kenny Adams. And on top of the winner being crowned the #1 contender for the world champion, whoever is the runner-up in this battle royal will be the #1 contender for the newly crowned, newly minted United States Championship that you will see crowned later this evening in a match featuring Gabriel Armstrong, the runner-up from the B block, and West Zone's very own, the unpredictable T-Rex, Zach Westy.
Looking forward to it.
Contestant 5 from Sin City, weighing 275 pounds, Prisoner 114. Prisoner 114, an impressive showing throughout that tournament. 4-3 record, including that big win over Tay in that final week.
Yeah, I remember that. There was something in my eye. Like getting me, you know.
I'm sure there was, pal.
And that's no way that's Prisoner 114. That's 115 in the 115 and a half, if any. Now we know, because I can cuss the last one. I almost did it to this one too. You were there, you saw it, especially Westy. He was in there giving me popcorn in the audience.
100%.
The next contestant from River City, Iowa, weighing 180 pounds, the Music Man, Jonesy. Jonesy hip shaking his way into this battle royal.
Another decorated contestant here, facing off for a chance to be a number one contender. Now we're expected to see him, honestly, throughout the tournament.
Jonesy finishing 4th in the B block. Unfortunately, with just a record of 3-4, but nonetheless able to still secure himself a spot in this battle royal and looking to right some wrongs and get back on track. Jonesy is a guy, you know, in his singles debut, we saw him defeat Zach Westy for the United States Championship in the past. Entrant number 7, making his way to the ring from Tombstone, weighing 265 pounds, Charles. This brand new camera angle of Charles' entrance there, as creepy as ever.
Charles is a thing that I would say it's hard not to put it as the favorite here. With just their track record and just the ferocity, the cruelty, you have to imagine that Charles is a front runner to win this match.
Yeah, I mean, I would not hold anything against Charles right now.
Imagine, you know, so close to being in a title match, now, you know, relegated to fighting here for a chance for something. You know, the frustration has to be there for him.
I hear where you're coming from, but I have to point out, you know, like, yes, Charles, an impressive showing in the tournament, finishing 4-3, some great matches, 3rd place in the A block. But, you know, by that same logic, the third place finisher of the B block, the final contestant here, 5-2. But those were singles matches. These are not singles matches. This is an 8-man over the top rope battle royal. We think back to what happened with the women's battle royal to determine their seeding. Jennifer Jenkins winning that battle royal and then the next week losing her singles debut. This type of atmosphere in this match completely takes away an advantage. The final contestant from Laredo, Texas, weighing 240 pounds, Javier Morales.
Now here's a wrestler who very much surprised me throughout this tournament. I mean, we knew when he originally showed up in the WZWF, he didn't have that good of a run. And now to be here, being so close to being in a title match here in Resurrection. I imagine the sky's the limit for this guy.
I agree. I mean, 5-2 record. Unfortunately, finishing third due to being in that B block where me and Gabriel Armstrong both finished 6-1 with 12 points. But my one loss, even by countout, coming at the hands of Javier, and we are quick out the gate.
Also, Angelo and Prisoner 114 staring each other down. Charles fighting for dominance in the center of the ring. Jonesy taking it to Kang. No, Jonesy.
Slingshot moonsault connects. A springboard.
Oh, a running power slam to Javier there.
Indeed.
Let's talk about this type of a match here. Over the top, elimination. You know, it's very different than what everyone here has been so
Jonesy
used to.
in trouble, and Jonesy is gone first.
Well, that's very unexpected.
Unfortunate outcome for Jonesy, getting double teamed and tossed over the top rope.
I mean, he could almost take it as a badge of honor, knowing that he had to be ganged up on to be eliminated. Just he presented that much of a threat.
Well, but remember, you know, in Resurrection, the name of this pay-per-view, it can be taken many different ways, but for a lot of these superstars now, we're done with the tournament, and this is that point, you know, resurrecting their careers. And if we look back at how Jonesy started in the WZWF, his first match, that 8-man ladder match for the West Zone Cash, coming up short and losing right off the bat. And then shortly thereafter, what happens? The hand-picked opponent of our own Zach Westy to defend that U.S. title against him, and Jonesy got the better of Westy and became U.S. champion and had a fairly successful run with it.
Yeah.
Like I said from the start, you know, this kind of matchup, it's hard to have a favorite. It's hard because anything can happen at any time, you know. Jonesy not going into it thinking two guys were going to team up to throw him over the top rope.
Oh,
and just like that, Kang eliminated again, another former champion.
I'll say eliminated.
I know I would.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, I would necessarily plan on getting eliminated right away. That was a good point. But anyways.
Oh, just everyone's mindset being so different from what they're used to. A lot of these wrestlers are used to fighting outside the ring, diving out, throwing their opponents over.
114 almost getting Charles. But again, this kind of match, absolutely perfect for a competitor like Kenny Adams, somebody who time and time again we've seen put on just epic match after epic match, always a fantastic performer. Hasn't been able to win the big one. But if he's able to pull it off here, just like that, he's the #1 contender for the world title. Super kick from
Stranger things have
Spencer.
happened.
On the same avenue, you gotta wonder, would it favor someone like 114, Sanmartno? You know, big, powerful guys, they have the force to throw someone over that top rope.
It just might. Kenny, the Canadian Destroyer to Spencer Shaw. Charles has been eliminated by Javier.
I'll say a lot of the front runners, a lot of the people we thought would at least go to the end, all eliminated.
114 battling with Angelo. Spencer finally starting to move after eating the Canadian Destroyer. Very disrespectful act, but what a springboard DDT.
I'll say if Javier falls here, I mean, there's no more of the high ranking in the tournament. There's no
Spencer
golden prospects.
Spencer, lucky that 114 decided to pull him back into the ring instead of throwing him. Kenny's gone.
I say 114 looking to capitalize on Sanmartno with his back turned, but was bouncing off. Javier looking to take it to 114. Spencer almost stopping him from taking it to the ropes.
Are we going to live in a world where the #1 contender is once again prisoner 114?
Absolutely not.
I swear to God, I'll punt him.
Well, you guys
Spencer
can claim
Shaw
that.
is rolling. Oh, it's definitely a different guy.
Yeah, I'll punt him.
Spencer has been eliminated by Javier. We are down to our final 3. Angelo Sanmartno, Javier Morales, and prisoner 114. We know that after the next elimination, the final 2 competitors will both be crowned #1 contenders for a title. But which one?
Westy, could you imagine Sanmartno coming after your title, after your guys' history?
I don't know what history you're talking about.
And Sanmartno pinned Westy during the tournament. Spanish fly from Javier.
I say, look at it. Sanmartno pinned Westy. Prisoner 114 pinned me. Javier got a counter victory against me.
Yeah. Exactly. I was just going to say the same thing. All 3 of these men knocked off the 3 of us.
You guys want like a trios match against them sometime? I feel like we have some wrongs to right.
That'd be fun. But wait, does that mean we're... And 114 is gone.
I said, we can get the Manimals to get up. I mean, they did well the last time, right?
I mean, if you want to call that a job well done, I guess.
I guess I was in a cafe, so my audio was muted for part of it. But I have to assume they did well.
Hey, you were wrestling in a match while they were commentating.
Yeah, I can't hear them. I'm too busy trying not to die. Did you see who I was in the ring against?
Yeah, me. Westy. What a splash.
I'm amazed I got as far as I did. Westy, sorry for the crucifixion.
Yeah, that's okay.
Javier over. And Angelo Sanmartno, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I never thought I'd see the day.
And with
I hope I would never see the day.
with that, Javier will be the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship moving forward.
Javier?
Yes, Javier, the runner-up in this match. #1 contender for the U.S. title. The following tag team contest is a #1 contenders match. Making his way to the ring first, at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Antoine and Omar Hernandez, the Lucha Syndicate.
Boy, these guys have come far.
Sure.
I remember when they first came up to me and they were all like, hey, let us join your thing. And I'm like, that's not up to me. Talk to this guy.
Oh, yeah, they didn't talk to him for a couple months.
Yeah. It's true. I was there.
The crazy thing was, it was actually also my decision as well.
Yep.
I just didn't want to do it.
Well, you know, there's a lot that goes into it, you know, work visas and all that. Sometimes we just gotta step back and say no, but here we are, and they're here anyway.
Hey, I think we're pretty happy about it.
Yeah, I remember that one time we said no to that cat guy. That's probably a good call.
Yeah. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 507 pounds, Mon-K, Feeeeeesh, the Manimals. But we said yes to these guys?
Well, Charles entered, brought them in, so, you know.
Well, I mean, it didn't stop you from eating the lion guy he brought in.
Yeah, he was pretty tasty.
You do know that's an awful thing, right? Like, we need to talk about it sometime, right?
We do? Am I not allowed to eat lion?
Well, is he a lion? Did we ever figure that out? Did we ever get the test back?
You sure tasted like a lion.
We got the test back. We just didn't open them. We had already made the decision for the 4th of July barbecue. So
that's what that was.
And you know what other decision we made for the 4th of July barbecue? G Fuel.
What was that? Oh yeah.
The greatest drink we could have had. It paired so great with that man lion.
I know.
You think if they don't win here, Charles will let us eat Mon-K?
Doubt it.
I hope not.
I sure as heck ain't eat fish.
He has a bit of a charm to him.
Anyway, best of luck to both teams.
The last time these two teams faced off, it was the Manimals who came away with the victory. So let's see if the Lucha Syndicate is able to right that wrong. Is that our goal for Resurrection, to move forward with our champions crowned and our first challengers firmly in place, and that gives both of these teams the opportunity to earn that first title shot.
You got
to see what they can do.
Especially after that long, arduous tournament that both teams are ready to give it their all here.
Yes, the Lucha Syndicate 0-3 in that tournament. The Manimals, their only win coming at the expense of the Hernandez brothers.
Both teams definitely fighting from behind here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Double super kick rocks Feesh.
Man, Feesh is going to be feeling that one in the morning. You can see the blubber just sort of like...
Ooh, huge drop kick from Omar.
Jiggle from here.
And a slingshot senton. He is just taking it to Feesh.
That's what he's got to do.
I don't know if getting in the ring there was a smart idea, but matchbox cover from Feesh. On a counter pin.
Oh no, that's really bad.
Counter. And
Okay then.
Omar out before one, but Feesh, huge clothesline.
I say Feesh definitely taking advantage of that little momentary confusion.
Big knee strike, and Feesh tagging in Mon-K. Resets that timer.
Both competitors matching red here.
Ooh, big back elbow. Shoulder tap.
I'd say the bigger power members of their teams.
That is fair. I would give you that. Omar.
Hard to tell with Feesh.
Oh, Omar does have about 2 inches and 20 pounds on his brother. I mean, we've seen Antoine, that 450 elbow drop. Clearly the more athletic of the two, but you know, we can't take anything away from Omar and his speed and athleticism.
But he's definitely one of the ones that he surprises you.
Yeah, definitely. But Omar also at times seems a little bit more technical. And there is nothing technical about that. That is just vicious punches right to the rib cage.
Sometimes you don't need that overcomplicated offense. Just good old brute force violence.
And now the knee strike back to that midsection. And a double rib breaker just targeting the ribs and abdomen of Omar.
You gotta make you wonder, are they trying to weaken up Omar for ape shit?
I could see it.
Ooh, vicious knee. They are just wearing him down right now.
So he's got to get to his corner. He's got to get the tag.
It's frequent tags from Feeeeeeesh and Mon-K, just showing tag team excellence here. And Omar tried to get something going, but eats an STO. He just cannot get any offense going.
I say if anything, he needs to get out of there.
What a powerbomb from Feeeeeesh.
It may not be flashy or anything, but a count out win's still a win.
Omar sends him flying. Takes a seat, but might be the wrong corner to do that in. Ooh, what a slam. Oh, an unorthodox offense. And see, there's that athleticism we talk about.
Oh, you gotta wonder though, is Omar making this right call here, staying in and fighting, with not making that tag that he desperately needs? Is he trying to prove something here?
Tags in his brother. Wait a minute. They're setting up. Skull and bones. Mon-K breaks it up before even a count of one. Antoine to the top.
So they gotta keep pedal to the metal here.
Humongous missile drop kick. And that's it. The Lucha Syndicate is victorious, and they are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships.
Much shorter than I expected, but just as hellacious. Look at the battle scars on Omar. The signs of a well-fought victory.
Congratulations to the Hernandez brothers. The following contest is a triple threat #1 contenders match. Making her way to the ring first from Miami, Florida, weighing 124 pounds, Malaika James. All right, Malaika making her way to the ring, one of the two semi-finalists that came up short in that women's championship tournament. As well as this past Friday, we saw her go one-on-one with Ariel Black, who's also in this match, and coming up short there as well. So Malaika with a lot to prove right now.
But that triple threat match style, completely different. You know, she may have fell short against both individually, but maybe with the added distraction, she can come away with it.
The next contestant making her way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 115 pounds, Jennifer Jenkins.
And here's someone who honestly I'm expecting great things from. She started off very, very strong, winning that initial, that gauntlet match, but then immediately falling short.
New Zealand is a great country.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Never been there.
Neither
Or
have
the
I.
rings we played there.
Oh. Okay then.
Well, let's see if she's able to prove herself here against two formidable competitors.
We will have to see.
the final contestant from Brisbane, Australia, weighing 108 pounds, Ariel Black. Ariel coming in with a good amount of momentum, a semi-finalist in the tournament, falling short to, if I'm not mistaken, Anarchy Cat, who we will see in the Women's Championship match later tonight. But then, again, just 2 nights ago, Ariel knocking off Malaika one-on-ones. Definitely riding high into this match. You know, she's looking for a win here, and, you know, on that off chance, if Anarchy Cat is able to win the Women's World Championship tonight, you know Ariel wants to be the first in line.
She'd complete her storybook right there. And Anarchy Cat's the big bad. Could you imagine just how excited, how happy she'd be beating the person who stopped her short and taking the gold with her?
Well, it'd be if she could beat Anarchy Cat.
Ariel and Jennifer going at each other right off the start. Malaika almost unsure what to do. Big shot.
Maybe it was better for Malaika not to do anything, seeing as she missed her first offense and now being absolutely punished by the 2 other competitors.
Well, you hate to see it happen.
Especially just look at the
Hurricane
size.
Rana from Ariel.
The size of Malaika compared to the other 2.
Malaika standing in 6 foot tall.
Dang. Tall woman.
Big woman indeed.
Ooh, and a gut punch from JJ there.
Oh, vicious knee to the jaw.
Listen, you want to break down this match for us? Like, what are we looking at for victory conditions here?
All right. Well, I mean, it's clearly put. Whoever wins this match, you know, this is the Ariel Black coming up short against Anarchy Cat in the semifinals. Malaika James coming up short against Tiffany Pierce. Earned their way into this triple threat match by being semifinalists. And then you got Jennifer Jenkins, who in the first round lost to Malaika. But then went on a fatal 4-way 2 nights ago with the other 3 women that were unsuccessful in the first round, and winning that match to earn herself a spot here. We're seeing some teamwork between Malaika and Jennifer, and that brings these 3 ladies to this match, and the winner of this match will be the first challenger for the newly minted inaugural West Zone Wrestling Federation Women's World Champion, which we will see crowned later this evening between Tiffany Pierce and Anarchy Cat.
What do they have to do here to win this? What are they looking at?
Well, I mean, it's a triple threat match. There is, as you see the kendo stick in the ring, there is no countouts, there is no disqualifications. This is anything goes. This is 3 women that are going to have to figure out, you know, where can I get an opening to cover one of my opponents for 3 seconds or make one of them submit? And, you know, something like that, it might favor the powerhouse that is Malaika James, you know, that much larger stature over her opponents.
You know, but you know who it does?
Gun stun!
This high octane, this high stress
G-Fuel.
match. That's right, G-Fuel. Drink like champions, folks.
Malaika, the X-Factor.
Jennifer running away there.
Gets back in time to break it up.
Man, just in time.
Jawbreaker. An impressive pin. But broken up again. JJ where she needs to be. It's seemingly almost at every turn in this match. What a drop kick. Rocks Ariel.
JJ is always excelled in speed.
Indeed, incredibly quick, incredibly technically sound. Ooh, and Malaika victimizing her opponents with a sledgehammer.
Is that going to be enough?
No, JJ out at one, but stiff shot with that hammer nonetheless, and stomp to the head.
Indeed.
Running snapmare, just jarring the neck.
And these weapons, this brutality of the triple threat, and that might just be what Malaika needs to be able to put these two opponents away.
Ooh, a kick to the spine. Malaika on the shoulders of JJ. A big strike. Ariel has her up. Fireman's carry, dropping her throat first across the top rope. DDT.
That's a touch. She was looking for a powerbomb there.
Oh, now Malaika just beating her with a bat.
Man, that's going to cause some head issues in the morning.
Now JJ with a chair. X-Factor. This time to JJ.
Yeah, but Ariel's on her feet. Let's see, if Malaika wants to go for the pin, she's got to neutralize Ariel here. Otherwise, Ariel's healing.
And now the kendo stick to JJ. One shot, thinks that might be enough.
Malaika stirring.
Ooh, JJ somehow able to kick out.
Malaika would have been just short.
Gun stun.
Let's see, Malaika not hesitating to fire off her best weapons here. Pulling out all the stops.
The X-Factor to Ariel.
JJ trying to take herself off the match.
Back kick.
Oh, you hate to see it happen.
JJ could have took a shot at pinning Ariel, but instead wanted to hit Malaika. You gotta think JJ has to have some frustration to that first round loss at the hands of Malaika. Wait a minute, JJ, the house call.
Ooh. I'll say if it wasn't for Malaika, JJ wouldn't be here in this Battle Royal. She could be competing in the finals.
Dragon
That's gonna be
screw.
taking that boot.
Oh, and just stomps to the spine, causing Malaika's face to crash into the mat. What a pump kick.
The Ariel looked like she was going for something with the bat, but JJ just way too quick for her. Malaika looked like she's trying to fire herself up. Whoa. Almost luring JJ in, then catching her with that stiff right hook. And then tripping.
Well.
And now some more teamwork. Oh, but countered by Malaika.
I say we're seeing the size and power of Malaika really coming into play here.
Throwing back. And the hurricane. That spinning back fist. But Ariel there to break up the pin. JJ, what a dodge. Face buster.
A little bit of blood we saw there.
Throwing Malaika to the outside. This is JJ's chance. She's going to go for a cover. Is it going to be enough? No, Ariel out at 2. An incredible match from these ladies.
They know what's at stake.
The code red.
Malaika, kendo stick in hand, meeting JJ.
Oh.
Malaika might steal it. JJ on her feet. And Malaika, the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship.
The underdog coming in, now coming away with that #1 contender spot.
incredible performance. The following contest is for the West Zone Wrestling Federation United States Championship. Making his way to the ring first from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing 260 pounds, the unpredictable T-Rex, Zach Westy. All right, Tay, there he is. That is our partner. That is our brother, Zach Westy, about to go to war.
Honestly, look at him, the face of confidence, unshakable. I mean, Zach Westy, part of that, tag team match where he beat Gabriel. So Westy's got the momentum going into this.
Indeed so. Yes, as you're talking about, man, Westy successful in that honestly fun tag match that we had on Friday. With that, yes, that momentum, can he ride it into this match? Westy, the runner-up in the A block behind you, earning himself this match. But I gotta say, from experience, Gabriel Armstrong is no one to sleep on. That guy brought the best out of me. And his opponent from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing 235 pounds, Gabriel Armstrong. I mean, just look at the shape and condition of this guy. He is as tough as they come.
And honestly, I tagged with him. And I know that this guy, he's the real deal, the complete package. I mean, it's unfortunate that we came up short, but that just adds fuel to the fire. Gabriel's got everything to prove here. He's got the whole world to earn. Or is Westy gonna come away with gold yet again?
There you see the graphic for that beautiful new United States Championship belt. The ref holding it above his head. This, our fourth match of the night and the first of our 4 title matches here at Resurrection. And Zach Westy is hot out the gate with big, impactful strikes.
I mean, Zach Westy knows here. He's been in these championship matches before. He knows what it's going to take.
And I got to say, obviously, sorry to cut you off there. As I can obviously talk about having fought Gabriel, having beat him, and knowing how tough he is, I've never had the pleasure of stepping in the ring across from Zach Westy. You have twice during the inaugural kickoff tournament, way back at the beginning of the WZWF. You were unsuccessful against Westy. From there, in the initial tournament, all the way back at the beginning, you were unsuccessful in that match. Which then from there, me and you, both with a string of bad luck, decided to become a tag team. The rest is history. The greatest tag team in WZW, the greatest tag team in wrestling history. But
greatest tag team in anything history, let's be honest.
Obviously, getting to be that team, developing both of us to the point where we're at, going into this tournament, week 1, you were able to knock off Westy. Which obviously, it shows the growth on your part, but obviously we know Westy's no slouch. What a counter on that pin. But you've been in there twice with Westy. You know how relentless he can be. What does he have to do to win this match?
I mean, I've been in the ring 3 times with Westy, honestly, 2 singles and that tag match. And every single time, I mean, he brings so much power, so much surprise athleticism, and honestly, just every single time, I think I've got him scouted. Just like this, he's busting out new offense. He lives up to the moniker of the unpredictable T-Rex. I mean, you even saw I had to bust out a crucify of my own, and I still couldn't put him down. But it's just, if he's gonna win this, he needs to look past those losses. That loss he had to me, and not being in that championship for the world championship, and just be the Zach Westy he's always been. And I feel like he's gonna come away with it.
Westy, just 2 losses during that tournament. Much like you, obviously, you guys finishing with 10 points, but you having that tiebreaker. Westy losing to you, coming up short against Angelo. But other than that, I mean, knocking off some impressive opponents, including Charles and Kang. And then even Prisoner 114, who has turned into just an absolute monster, be it a new person or not. Like, this Prisoner 114 is a force to be reckoned with. He pinned you, but Westy able to knock him off as well as beating former world champions. So, I mean, Westy definitely in the mindset he needs to be in right now.
But all that being said, I mean, we have to look at...
Crucifix into a pin.
Let me hold my words here for a second. I'll say, given all that, I mean, we have to look at Gabriel, someone who finished with a better record than Westy.
Indeed.
And also a stacked block. I mean, obviously he didn't have what it takes to beat you. But, I mean, look at everyone else he put down.
Well, I would say, every competitor we have in the WZWF, a quality competitor, except for Scott. And, yes, Gabe finishing with more points, big spine buster from Westy. Gabe finishing with more points, but, like, your guys' card, so much more even in score. I mean, you and Westy both with 10 points. Charles and 114 with 8. 2 people with 6 points. But my block was very top heavy. I mean, myself and Gabe with 12. Javier with 10. But after that, our 4th place competitor, Jonesy, only 6 points. The other 4 members, all 4 points. It just goes to show the caliber. And I mean, obviously, it shows too. Gabriel, he knows how to win. His 1 loss coming to me. He knows what he needs to do, but he's never been in the ring with Westy either. Gabriel's fairly new to our company, just been here since this tournament.
Like, even in our tag match, I was in there for a majority of it. So Gabriel didn't really get to have that kind of one-on-one with Westy that he would have needed in there. Being able to throw hands with him, take shots, pepper some offense at Westy, just knowing what it's going to take.
Nice power slam from Westy, hooks the leg. Gabe out at 2. And whoever falls short in this match, Westy showing some power. Beautiful fall-away slam. Whoever comes up short in this match, yes, they're going to miss out on being the U.S. champion, but I don't expect them out of a title picture for long.
Like, the tournament really showed, who is the creme de la creme of the WZWF in this new iteration.
Obviously, not to sleep on Javier, not to sleep on Charles. And then obviously somebody like Angelo, who just won that match earlier tonight. But there's a reason that our title matches tonight are Westy versus Gabe and me versus you. And that's how quickly the crucifix Rana on the outside of the ring, but how quickly into his tenure in the WZWF has Gabriel proven himself as one of the elite here.
But, I mean, just look at the body of Gabe right now. This match has been almost all Westy. Gabe his body showing the battle scars.
Vicious knee. Westy out at 2.
I'll say, but he slowed Westy down. He needs to put, the pedal to the metal. He needs to hit Westy with everything he has. He can't give Westy a time to rally. Westy, he hit the crucifix.
Heads up top.
Crucifix Rana.
Wait a minute. Gabe looking for the 054, but Westy out of the way. I do believe that earlier jawbreaker was a counter to the crucify. Misses, and now gets crucified. a new United States champion, the unpredictable Zach Westy.
A very dominant showing from Westy, and this is the Westy I was talking about. This is a guy who, as unpredictable as he is, he knows what he has to do every single moment, and he got it done. And god damn it, crucifying people is just so much fun.
We can't take anything away from Gabe in that match, but Zach Westy, once again, the United States champion. The following tag team contest is for the West Zone Wrestling Federation World Tag Team Championships. Making their way to the ring first, at a combined weight of 449 pounds, Andre and Oliver Quinn, Kaos. All right, welcome back to the commentary table, to the new WZWF US Champion, Zach Westy. One hell of a showing, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much. And I got to say, man, this belt feels fantastic.
I don't want to take anything away from Gabe and the performance he had, but he was not prepared for that unpredictable offense of yours.
100%. No, very few people ever are.
I said, we saw the wounds on him. You put the pedal to the metal, and you showed them just who Zach Westy is.
100%. You just got to, you know, I figured that now's the time to shine, you know.
That resurrection.
Yep. Resurrection of Westy, too.
Now, as we turn our attention here to this, our second of 4 championship matches, we have Andre and Oliver Quinn, the brother duo of Chaos, 2-1 in the tag team tournament, defeating the Manimals, defeating the Lucha Syndicate, who we saw become the #1 contenders earlier tonight. But now they're going up against the only team that beat them. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 700 pounds, Stubbs, Boone, the Job Squad.
Here's a team no stranger to gold.
Oh, well, exactly. I mean, Boone, the inaugural WZWF World Heavyweight Champion. Stubbs, one half of the inaugural WZWF World Tag Team Champions. Both these men, very successful, former champions, and so far since reforming themselves as a team, undefeated.
I'll be honest, Boone still gives me nightmares from time to time.
You never think back at the DDT he gave you? He DDT'd you so hard his hair fell out.
I know. You just don't expect it from, like, man, but one of the hardest opponents I've ever gone up against.
But that's the thing. Boone,
and I mean that in every way. Every way.
So yeah, let's talk about sponsor G Fuel right now, you know? Just
what I would like to talk
pinnacle
about is those gorgeous new WZWF Tag Team Championships. I mean, all of our championships coming into Resurrection, brand new, freshly minted. We saw that U.S. title that Westy just won. Which one of these teams is going to have the opportunity to carry those beautiful? As we get underway, Stubbs with a vice grip right out of the gate. Oliver might be out on his feet.
Man, just showing off that power just right away.
Stubbs tagging in Boone early.
The Job Squad showing early tag team offense here.
Oliver doing the same. And assisted the Irish whip. Corner splash and a big clothesline. Great tag team offense from Kaos. Now Andre.
Oh, just beating him down.
Indeed.
But look at the caliber of threat that they're in the ring with. I mean, with Boone. He's tiny, but he's a vicious, fighting machine. They know they have to keep the boots to him. Otherwise, if they give Boone any chance to rally, that could be it for them.
Andre taunts, ducks under, and more fantastic tag team offense. Devastating drop kick from Boone. Obviously, this only our 4th time, seeing Stubbs and Boone teaming up, but we know the history of these two. We know Stubbs, a former tag team champion. Oh my God.
Oh.
And Boone, the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, undefeated for so long. Somebody that we were all afraid to fight.
I mean, could you blame us? I mean, we know just what Boone is capable of.
Not in the slightest.
It's gotta make you wonder, does Kaos have what it takes to dethrone the Job Squad?
It's hard to say. I mean, during the tournament, the Job Squad, the only team Kaos couldn't beat. Kaos going 2-1, but the Job Squad a perfect 3-0. Stubbs stops him from making it to the corner. Stubbs is going to the top rope.
Ooh.
Oh, and an
about to be an
elbow
earthquake.
across the spine. We might need to get one of them stretchers down here ASAP. Oh my gosh. Stubbs using that size to his advantage. And now tags in Boone. Boone showing some power. What a power bomb.
That's where Boone gets to work.
Big vertical suplex and Stubbs. Such a tall competitor. Middle rope splash. I don't know how much more the spine of Oliver can take. And all of Stubbs' offense just targeting that back. And now a bear hug. But a rope break.
Stubbs a little careless there.
Fortunate for Oliver. Good God, what a splash. Stubbs to the middle rope. Falls him to his feet. Oh my God, a meteor.
Ooh.
But Oliver somehow able to crawl to his corner. And now Andre has to go it alone for the time being. Stubbs tags in Boone. Boone, top rope moonsault.
Always a thing of beauty.
No, Boone.
What's that job?
Sorry, go ahead, Westy.
No, I was just saying the Job Squad is continuing their domination.
Indeed, but Kaos looks like they might be getting a chance to fight back a little bit on Boone again. But as I was saying, Boone never won for flashy offense. I mean, we've seen this man win the world title with an ordinary DDT. We've seen him defend it with just a moonsault from the top rope.
He is a trained fighter. From how much he's had to fight in the trailer park against raccoons and stuff. I mean, he knows how to hunt. He knows how to get that killing blow. And yeah, all of us have our flashy moves like the Claymore or the silencer, but Boone doesn't need that.
Oh, and a chicken wing, but Andre able to fight out. Referee is at 6. Boone is not back in the ring yet. Here he comes. Andre stunner. Takes down Stubbs.
Boone. That's not a good idea for Boone.
Boone dodging a super kick and now relentless.
Boone dodged the attack, but he missed his drop kick. Choosing to bring in Stubbs.
Float over DDT from Andre, but Stubbs right back to his feet. Eats a clothesline.
Right back down.
Dodges the super kick. Misses a punch. Slingshot DDT.
An absolute
Might be enough.
beauty.
Elbow to Andre. That double underhook went for the suplex, but countered into an arm drag. Andre's going to throw him back into the corner.
We're going to see some more tag team offense here.
For the revelation.
Tough hit from Nick.
Stubbs out at 2.
But this is their chance.
Well, unless I missed
Oliver
it,
making the tag.
Spinebuster, Frog Splash combo. Unless I missed it, Boone hasn't came into the ring yet, so he's just choosing not to come break it up, correct?
Believe so. I mean, does he have that much faith in Stubbs that he feels like if I need to come in, I need to make sure that moment counts, and that's not it yet?
Might be. I mean, Kaos hitting the revelation, their tag team finisher, and yet Boone electing to stay on the apron.
If you saw this, looking almost completely unfazed, he saw what was happening to his tag team partner. He's like, I have faith. I believe. Acting
the blind faith that he has in his partner.
We'll have to see if it works out for them.
Oh, I thought that was it. Oliver has him up. The air raid crash. The whoop that driver, as he calls it. Oh. Stubbs fighting back.
Boone, why is he getting out of the ring?
Just whipping him back in. Oh, counter by Stubbs. He desperately needs to make a tag, but instead he's heading to the top rope. Calls him to his feet.
He knows what's at stake here at Resurrection.
Ooh, Ooh,
He's got to put it all
dagger.
in.
A double axe handle. So much force coming down across the skull. Boone, a leg drop. Doesn't get all of it, but does connect a little bit.
All 45 pounds crashing down onto the mat.
Oliver, the pounds.
I say the blinding Boone to Andre's offense.
Big chop in the corner.
I say Boone, every time they get put into their corner, he seems to walk away.
And tag Stubbs in again and a vicious clothesline. Oliver out at 2. Stubbs almost looking like he thought that clothesline was going to be enough.
I mean, that was a late kick out, and I mean, look at all the weight of Stubbs, how much force you need to push him off
the
here.
F10!
Might be it.
Oliver taking flight there for a moment. Stubbs powering through his offense.
Big splash! Andre breaks it up immediately, not taking any chances.
He knew.
But things are not looking good for Oliver. Stubbs gonna tag in Boone. And Oliver is ripe for the pickings. Andre unable to come back in. Drop kick to the back of the head. Oliver wisely rolling towards the ropes.
Stubbs getting a little arrogant there.
Boone getting arrogant.
That's true. Boone getting a little arrogant there, but you know, instead of capitalizing, allowing Oliver to, you know, kind of catch his breath a little bit.
Ooh, and some vicious kicks. Ooh, Oliver's been split open. And tagging back in Stubbs.
It's almost as if Boone gets tagged in to deliver those precise strikes to weaken him up for Stubbs.
I'm not sure what Stubbs was going for there, but oh, and now the vice grip again.
And now onto the freshly cracked open dome of Oliver.
Hooks the leg. Do we have our new champions? We do. Stubbs and Boone, the Job Squad, once again holding gold. And for the first time together, Stubbs and Boone are the tag team champions.
Imagine them doing this in honor of Jeffrey.
A tough showing from Kaos. But once again, the Job Squad remains unbeatable. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the West Zone Wrestling Federation Women's World Championship. Making her way to the ring first from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing 115 pounds, Anarchy Cat. And here it is, fellas, the conclusion of our women's tournament, the finals, to crown the first ever WZWF Women's World Champion. Westy, obviously, you gotta have some pride in Kat here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's come really far, and I'm just glad to see all the success that she's had.
And her opponent from South Jersey, weighing 114 pounds, Tiffany Pierce. Her opponent making her way to the ring. These two women undefeated so far, 2-0. Anarchy Cat in the tournament, knocking off both Isabella Valdez and Ariel Black. Tiffany victorious in the first round against Yuri Lee, and then recently victorious over Malaika James, who is waiting in the wings as the #1 contender for whichever one of these ladies is our inaugural champion. There it is, the Women's World Championship. Referee presenting it above her head. Sorry, we switched referees.
Yeah.
It's only fitting that we have a female ref in there for this history-making match.
Indeed. The first ever women's champion in the West Zone history.
Tiffany getting the upper hand out of the gate. Standing moonsault.
I see a little bit of disrespect.
Top rope senton. But Kat not going to take lightly to that. We saw that terrific women's triple threat match earlier in the evening, and now we are set for hopefully what will be another classic from our women's division, because they have not failed to put on an absolute show each and every time that our women's division has stepped into the ring.
And you know what else has never failed? Our sponsor, IG Fuel. Always hydrating, always delicious. G Fuel. Energy formula.
Get yourself a discount at gfuel.com/WestZoneEntertainment. Just kidding, just West Zone.
No, it's just West Zone.
Sorry, I was on a roll, you know, it kept coming.
I get it. The catchy name.
Another collar and elbow tie-up between these ladies. Anarchy Cat getting the power advantage there.
I'll say she's showing a viciousness. I mean, she's always been a
beautiful Hurricane Rana. Oh, and that stomp to the gut with those heels.
Even with her, smaller size, she always had that viciousness, that ferocity to her. It's hard to contain.
Utilizing those Taiwanese combat heels on her boots. Definitely a real thing I'm not making up.
I can believe it.
Tiffany to the top rope. Big missile drop kick, but Cat discards it.
They made those heels from the same concrete as our surrounding ring. Honestly, those should probably be illegal.
Bring it up with HR.
She kicked him in the face.
Standing on the hair.
Ooh, that's just brutal, Cat. I love it.
I say she's channeling some Zach Westy there. That viciousness, that ferocity, that unpredictable offense.
Unfortunately, misjudged the distance, but the ability to walk the ropes like that in heels, incredible from Cat.
Indeed. Ooh, this black fight going on.
Cat was calling for her to slap back, but it might not have worked in her favor. Tiffany getting a little extra offense there. And now we got a hockey fight. It is just breaking down here. And Tiffany gonna come away with the upper hand. Big power slam. And a roll-up from Cat. Ooh, and a vicious elbow to the face.
Hip toss. Cuts Cat's offense short there.
Cat dodging again. Ducks under. And a dropped hold, but Tiffany blocking that impact.
Bring her down by her hair. Go for a pinfall attempt.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, after this match, it is main event time. Westy will be on the call as me and Tay face off one-on-one for the first time ever for the new World Heavyweight Championship. Cartwheel, Alabama slam, slamming Kat's head off of the concrete. She is in trouble. Top rope, calling Tiffany to her feet.
It's a long way to fall.
Cross body. If I'm not mistaken, Tiffany might have been busted open on that code breaker.
It looks like she's letting that fuel here. Hurling Kat. I mean, it is incredibly refreshing, incredibly reinvigorating.
Another moonsault. Kat fighting back out of it. Tiffany gonna throw her out the tables.
I'll say it. Kat has 3 seconds.
Kat, oh my God, what a suicide dive from Tiffany Pierce.
See the distance she covered, almost slamming Kat into the tables. Those beautiful G Fuel tables. At gfuel.com/Westside.
Oh, beautiful roll up by Kat. Oh, I thought she was gonna have it. Almost hesitating for a minute.
Almost unsure of herself.
Tiffany, the death drop. That might be it. And that is. We have our first ever Women's World Champion. And it is Tiffany Pierce.
Well, congratulations to Tiffany.
A fantastic showing from Anarchy Cat, but unfortunately not able to get it done tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of myself and Tay on commentary because we are up next. Tay, good luck. Nothing but love.
Good luck to you as well.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Oh yeah, we'll see what happens in the ring. Grace tag team, gonna have the Grace Championship match. Best of luck, Westy.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is for the West Zone Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring first from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing 235 pounds, Pumpkin Tay Evans.
Well, now that we've had one hell of a night, folks. And now we got the greatest match that has ever gone down between Tay and Steph. And so now, Kay's coming to the ring in his normal, I'm going to completely own this entire ring. But you know how it is.
his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds, Winslow, Seth Allen.
Now Seth has joined the ring. We're going to be seeing these two titans face off against each other, these two friends, these two brothers, in the what's going to be one of the single most intense matches we've ever had. That's why we had the ambulance on stance this whole time, because we knew that one of these guys is probably not going to home tonight. Honestly, it might even be an audience member. Like, they might just die from how awesome this match is going to be. I'm surprised. Oh, nice little superhero pose there, Steph. But I am surprised that I get to have the privilege of being able to just commentate this entire match by myself. Because no one is going to be, quite frankly, everyone should be evacuated from the arena. People are going to die as a result of this match. But let's get to it. We got the World Championship match. Heavyweight. And there's that beautiful belt. No expenses made. No expense was too small. No expense was too large. We put a lot of money into it. Well, let's get this battle on the road here. Oh, and they immediately first just go straight in for a little grappling session here between the two of them. It looks like Tay is able to get the first push off, and then they immediately go into another grappling session because, you know, you just gotta grab a bro from time to time, I guess. And Seth just like puts him straight into the corner, and the ref is having to back him off. Ooh, Seth gets a hit off on Tay, and then gets a flip on his back there, and then flips him, and then immediately get the pin. Yeah, it's not gonna end that quick. I don't know what you were thinking there, Seth. Goes for the grab. Don't be a hero, go for the grab. But now they're back into that exact same thing, and Tay pushes Seth down to the ground while punching him straight in the face. And then he does a flip, and ooh, the hit. You just can't believe the hit. And you know what else you can't believe? The incredible taste of G Fuel. You're never going to be able to compare to anything else. Be sure to get them at gfuel.com/Weststone Entertainment. Nope, just Weststone. Dang it, Seth screwed me up earlier, and I'm kind of glad that he's getting his ass kicked by Tay right now. Ooh, Tay's got his arm in a very uncomfortable position. Oh, and now he's going to be bending the fingers. Oh, and then just doing the knee to the back. Oh, and then Tay just comes down with a smash. Then his super Tay smash. And then he's kicking him in the face and punching him. Man, Tay's just going on in his assault against Seth, which I don't blame him. Seth can be one hell of a technical opponent. Not that I've ever faced off against him, which is very interesting. Very similar to how, like, Vegeta and Piccolo never fought off. It's kind of interesting, though. Like, Seth and I have never really been in a match together. Well, at least like as opponents. I think we've definitely done tag teams together. Ooh, and now Tay's got the 10 hit. And of course, it's not going to be that easy, Tay. I don't know what you guys are thinking. This is going to be one hell of a fight. There are already people dying in this as I'm watching. They're just collapsing just based off of how awesome this match is right now. And Tay goes in for a kick to the face, I think. Hard to tell from my angle. Oh, man. Seth is punching him so hard that he's literally breaking reality, or maybe that's just sweat. Hard to say. Could be like glitches in reality, could just be sweat, and Tay is deciding to counter Seth, being able to put him on his shoulders, and then Tay just like bum rushes him to the ground as a good old American boy. And Tay goes for the pin once again. And it's not over yet, folks. We are still in the very early days of this match. And Tay holds Seth and puts him up. Got him up for a little bit of a power bomb, I think. That has an actual name. I apologize. I really need to do more research before I get thrown into these. And then he goes for a front kick of some sort. Is it over? No, not at all. Seth is one thing, and that's got endurance. And then Tay just punches Seth in the face. Now, either one of these guys could get the belt, just very similar to the one that I'm wearing right now. And oh, Tay's just like stomping the crap out of Seth right now. Man, you almost wonder if Seth's ever going to take any control in this match or not. And now he's got him up on the rope there. And then he's like bending it across the rope. Oh, and now he's going to be flinging him outside of the ring. But Seth finally gets an upper hand against Tay, and Tay immediately turns it back on him and throws him out of the ring and just punching him. But nope, Seth is able to, nope, never mind. Tay then kicks him right back out of the ring. And Seth just laying there. Come on, man, you can't give up. This is not the time to give up, but Tay's coming at him. He doesn't want, look at that, Tay doesn't even want this to end like this. He wants this match to continue. Oh, and Tay just goes for it, because why not? But they got to be careful of that count out. The last thing that we need is a count out, because that would definitely be very disappointing. Beaten down on Seth, and reality itself is glitching on me. I am not able to see what is going on right now. That is how awesome this fight is being, where, holy cow, can we just, now Tay is once again just given everything to Seth, and Seth has finally been able to get the upper hand on Tay, but Tay immediately counters and saying, no, I'm just going to keep beating your ass, I guess. And, just goes for some type of spinny punch and then slams him in the back of his head. Man, the amount of abuse that Seth has taken in this match has been great. Oh my goodness, he just flipped Tay right out of the ring. Oh, and it looks like he's, yep, that's right. That's a stupid dick kick if I've ever seen one. Now he's got him in a hole and he's breaking his knee. And he's doing something sketchy. Ooh, Tay's definitely going to be feeling that one in the morning. But then Tay was able to counter that. And Seth throws them into the nice orange. I'm hoping that's orange stairs. The graphic was kind of quickly quoted on those chairs. I was certainly not a fan, but I tend to get outvoted in these circumstances. And now Tay is throwing Seth into the ring and does a flip and completely misses right on the G Fuel logo. But you know what never misses? G Fuel. Be sure to drink up today, folks, at gfuel.com/Westzone. And now Seth is going for, Tay is going for some type of move. Ooh, that looks painful. And I could be mistaken, but Seth might be bleeding right now. But Tay's building for something. Could this be it? Ooh, Tay. Oh, he's got him in a pin now. 1, 2, 3. It is over. Tay is now the Westzone Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations, my friend. It's a well-earned victory. Welcome back. Westzone has been resurrected. gfuel.com/Westzone. Never forget, this is the night that you learn that we have G Fuel. We should probably start rounding up all these dead bodies. Congratulations, Tay. Thanks for watching. Keep watching Westzone.